Hello, this is Dom from BlackToad Studios and welcome to episode 35 of the 83rd Warhost Reinforcements. For those who are unfamiliar with this series, we are following the slow and gradual growth of my word bearer force, which will soon become an absolutely epic army. So what I do in each episode is I set myself a goal in relation to my word bearers, and we will achieve it in the next video. Have a little chat about the unit in particular that I've painted, and we'll see what's going to be happening next on the paint station. So last time we had a update from this series, I tasked myself the goal of painting 10 warptalons, 5 of which I had to strip down. They had been pre-painted and 5 of which are still on the sprue. And after the epic mission, which was painting my warptalons, I can tell. I can't tell the difference between the 5 that were pre-painted and the 5 that are brand new, which is a good thing, I believe. And yeah, it was a real mission. I've learned a lot from doing them. I keep teaching myself new things while painting these guys. First off, why do I keep undercoating black? Why do I not undercoat silver or red? It would make my life so much easier. So that's one thing I've learned. And the other thing as well is warptalons have a lot of paneling, and I hate them with a passion, model-wise, to paint. They actually look quite cool. Aesthetics are quite nice for the warptalons. As we now seen with the new Chaos stuff, they've definitely set the mold with the paneling and the bits of mutation in the armor. So very nice models. Pleasure to make them all. I now have 15 warptalons in my army. I'm going to run them as 3 squads of 5 with the Vulture. Going to go for the Raptor host from the Vigilus book. Hopefully it'll do quite nicely, but we'll see in future battle reports. So let's have a quick look at the warptalons to see how they turned out. So here we are with the first 5 warptalons here. So I'm quite happy how it turned out here. They've all had their own individual poses as such. Of course, like I said, 5 were stripped and 5 were made fresh, using good old household Dettol to strip them down. I did learn a lesson there as well. I hate stripping plastic models, so I do that quite reluctantly. I do have a couple of other tanks that I need to strip down at some point, which are hopefully a little bit less fiddly and less stabby than warptalons. But here we are. So I'm tempted to run 3 squads of 5 rather than try and bulk some squads up and see how they do. With the Raptor host formation, or detachment, sorry, you get a +2 of the charge range for the guys if they're within 6 inches of the Warlord, which will be, of course, the Vulture. So these guys hopefully should do quite well. So my trademarks on the word bearers here, a bit of brass trim on certain aspects on there, some of which have the silver helms to designate a particular role within the Warhost, and to highlight that they've got some brass around there as well, nice little trinkets here and there. Weathering gone quite light on a lot of the weathering bits here. Steel's looking quite kind of drab, but generally the red's quite bold, and some of them have little bits of scripture here and there on them. So I'm quite happy with how those guys have turned out. Now let's have a look at the other 5. And here we are with the other 5 warptalons here. So once again, going to have 3 squads of 5. That should do quite nicely. Also, alongside with the Raptors, the Vulture has a bit of a host at his beck and call of Raptors and warptalons. And so this will be quite interesting, I think, to see how they do, especially now the new Chaos kind of updates they've had from both Vigilus and Shadow Spear. There's some really nice stuff you can put in here, especially with the likes of Greater Possessed here. Dark Apostles have got some great stuff as well. It'll be quite good to see what they can do. Before they were a bit kind of meh, but now hopefully there's a few things in the new releases that will kind of boost these guys up to the next level. But we'll see. We'll see, and that's half the fun, is going to kind of see what these guys are capable of. Now, let's have a look at what my next item is for painting. Right, so we've seen the warptalons, and now we'll have a quick look at what's next on the paint station. And I've decided we're going to go with this cheeky little guy here, little venom crawler here. Very nice. Oh, it was this between this guy and the Greater Possessed, both of which are very word bearing. But to be honest, I kind of need to reward myself with painting something that's not infantry. So we're going to go with painting this guy here because he looks really cool. I'm going to do a bit more on the base here. But generally I don't really do much conversion wise, but he's very nice. And of course at some point following him, they come in pairs. It'll probably be the Master of Possession as well, to kind of get the word bearer theme going throughout the new stuff that's coming in. So that is what I'm going to do, guys. Really hope you're enjoying this series. If you've got any suggestions what I'll paint next after the Venom Crawler, please put them below. If you've got any experience with warptalons as well, put them below. Any advice what I can use in Synergy, that would be much appreciated. Really grateful the guys are watching this series. It means a lot to me. I hope you're all enjoying this journey as much as I am. But until next time, guys, this is Dom from BlackToad Studios. Thank you very much for watching and take care. See you next time.